The movie opens with an ice cream truck making its way into Meadowbrook Town. Next, we meet Jared, who is playing in a volleyball match. Unfortunately, he has a terrible performance, and his team ends up losing the game. After the match, Jared is sitting with his friend Elliot when a bully named Hank starts picking on him, but Hank's father catches him in the act and orders him to apologize to Jared. Hank reluctantly apologizes. Jared and the other school kids gather around the ice cream truck, and the ice cream man starts handing out treats to everyone. Even after Jared's poor performance, the opposing team's captain encourages him and offers him some ice cream. But just as Jared is about to take a bite, his sister Lizzie suddenly shows up, snatches it from his hand, and starts eating it herself. After that, the two head into a store. While they're there, Lizzie's ex-boyfriend, Chris, approaches her and asks her to get back together with him. But Lizzie makes it clear that she's not interested and turns him down. Jared and Lizzie then leave the store and head toward their car. Just then, Lizzie's friend shows up. Lizzie tells Jared, "Go ahead and sit in the car. I'll be there in a minute." Jared then spots that same ice cream truck. The ice cream man gives Jared a strange look and waves at him while unsettling music plays from the truck. The whole thing leaves Jared feeling deeply creeped out. Later that evening, Jared rides his bicycle over to Elliot's house. However, Elliot's mother tells him that Elliot has been very sick ever since he came home from school. Jared then turns around and catches a boy named Sebastian trying to steal his bicycle. He walks straight up to him and warns him sternly, "If you ever try to steal my bicycle again, I'll tell my dad and he'll have you put in jail." That night, Jared and Lizzie sit down for dinner with their parents, Marty and Allison. Jared tells his parents about that white ice cream truck that has been following him everywhere while playing some incredibly unsettling music. Lizzie then tells her parents that she wants to go away for the summer, but they immediately turn her down. They tell her, "We're going to Boston tomorrow. You'll stay here and look after Jared until we get back." A little later, we see that same ice cream truck driving past all the kids' houses. Suddenly, all the children become possessed by the ice cream man. The children then turn on their own parents, brutally attacking and killing them. The next morning, Marty and Allison are getting ready to leave for Boston when they notice that same ice cream truck parked right outside their house. Before heading to Boston, Marty calls the police to have them look into it. They then leave for their trip. The children then attack a man who happens to be passing by and kill him. Next, we see another little girl carrying a severed woman's head in one hand and a dagger in the other. She calmly walks toward her mother, and as soon as she reaches her, she suddenly plunges the dagger into her mother's stomach, killing her instantly. Jared arrives at school and spots his friend Elliot. He says hi to him, but Elliot doesn't respond and simply walks inside. Meanwhile, another girl named Mia, who is standing nearby, tries talking to her friend, but she also gets ignored as her friend walks into the school. Seeing their friends suddenly behave this way leaves both Jared and Mia confused and worried. All the kids in the classroom sit completely silent. They don't say a word or even move, just sitting quietly in their chairs and ignoring everything their teachers say. The teachers grow concerned, wondering what could possibly be wrong with them. A little later, the moment the kids hear the ice cream truck's music, they start walking out of their classrooms. The teachers tell them that class isn't over yet, but the children completely ignore them and head straight toward the ice cream truck. Jared and Mia also come outside with the other children. Suddenly, one of the kids collapses to the ground. A teacher nearby tries to call the police, but a girl snatches the phone from her. Just then, several children start throwing bricks at the teacher from the rooftop, relentlessly pelting her with them. Just then, the school principal arrives as well. The children grab him and split his head open with a knife. They then go after the other teachers one by one and kill them as well. Somehow, Mia, Jared, and Tommy manage to escape the children and hide inside the library. Lizzie calls Jared and tells him that her body has gone numb. She says, "I called Mom and Dad, but they didn't answer. Please get a doctor or call someone for help." But Jared tells her, "We're trapped here. All the kids are after us, trying to kill us." Jared tells her that she ate the ice cream yesterday, and all of this is happening because of it. He tells her to hurry to the bathroom and use a toothbrush to vomit up all the ice cream. Then she'll be fine. He tells her to meet them at the church afterwards since it's a safe place. They're heading there as well. Lizzie somehow manages to crawl her way to the bathroom and uses a toothbrush to vomit up all the the ice cream. She then goes outside and walks toward the children, but they suddenly charge at her, forcing her to run for her life. Lizzie then calls Chris and tells him to hurry and pick her up because something strange is happening here. Just then, Chris sees a large group of children behind him. They suddenly charge toward him, but he somehow manages to escape. Mia, Tommy, and Jared come out of the library and try to escape the school. The children attack them from all sides, but they manage to fight their way out and escape the school. They then head straight toward the church. They all reach the church and quickly make their way inside. Chris arrives at Lizzie's house. Lizzie is standing on the roof while all the children are gathered below. Jared sees a walk-in freezer inside the church and asks Tommy and Mia why it's there. Tommy says it might be used to store dead bodies, but then they see the children arriving and quickly hide inside the freezer. Once inside, they discover that it's packed with boxes of ice cream. They realize that the ice cream man keeps all his ice cream here instead of in his truck. Just then, they see the priest. Meanwhile, the possessed children close the freezer door, trapping Jared, Mia, and Tommy inside. The priest tells them, "I know who that ice cream man is." He then reveals the truth behind the curse to them. Years ago, the ice cream man was actually Jonathan Smiley, a soft-spoken foreigner who only wanted to make children happy. But when a real killer committed horrific crimes in the town, powerful lawyer Milton Mayfair, Jared and Lizzie's grandfather, forced the children to give false testimony, sending Smiley to prison. There, a necromancer offered him a deal, his soul in exchange for revenge on the town once those children became adults. Smiley died the next day and was buried in an unmarked grave. The priest explains that to break the curse, they must find the necromancer's unmarked grave near a sap-leaking river maple tree. Then they must cut off the necromancer's head without removing his hood, because anyone who sees his face falls under his control. They must take his hooded head to Jonathan Smiley, remove the hood, and force Smiley to look into the necromancer's eyes. This will destroy both entities and free the cursed children, who will wake from their coma with no memory of the nightmare. The priest then tells them that the ice cream man will be here soon. He tells them to hide behind the boxes in the back, and when the ice cream man arrives, he'll distract him so they can escape. Soon after, the ice cream man enters the freezer and heads straight for the priest. Just as he is about to kill him, they make a run for it and slam the freezer door shut. Chris uses the powerful stream of water from the pressure washer gun to send children flying away from the house. Mia then umps into Chris' car. Lizzie is impressed by Chris's bravery. She then tells him, "Come on, let's head to the church. It's a safe place and Jared is there too." Jared, Mia, and Tommy leave the church and make their way onto the road. After going a short distance, they arrive at a nearby store where they suddenly stop after seeing something disturbing. The store owner is lying dead in a chair. Just then, Lizzie and Chris arrive as well. After meeting up, everyone quickly gets into Chris's car, and without wasting any time, they drive away from the area and head straight toward the cemetery. As soon as they reach the cemetery, all the children surround them alongside the ice cream man. Chris immediately speeds up and slams his car into the ice cream man. They all get out of the car and start searching for the grave. After looking around for a while, Jared finally finds it. They grab the shovels and, without wasting any time, start digging up the grave. Meanwhile, some of the children grab Mia and force-feed her ice cream. Just then, the ice cream man arrives in his truck, and all the children gather around him. Tommy then tells Jared and Lizzie, "Keep digging. I'll hold them off." He steps forward with the shovel and faces the children and the ice cream man, ready to keep them from coming any closer. But the ice cream man and the children don't make any attempt to move closer or attack them. Instead, they simply stand there in silence, watching Jared and Lizzie as they continue digging the grave. Jared and Lizzie finally open the coffin, but to their shock, they find 2 bodies inside. Mia becomes possessed by the ice cream man and tells Tommy, "Come on, you should have some ice cream too." Chris then takes the pickaxe from Mia. Chris is about to enter the grave to cut up the two bodies when Elliot comes up from behind and throws a knife at him. The knife hits Chris in the back, causing him to fall to the ground. Lizzie and Jared quickly climb into the grave and start cutting into both bodies with a pickaxe and an axe. Jared then completely cuts off the head of one of the bodies, which turns out to be the necromancer. Jared then picks up the necromancer's severed head, holds it toward the ice cream man, and pulls off the hood. As soon as the ice cream man sees the head, he gives a strange expression, but nothing happens because the head doesn't actually belong to the necromancer. When Jared looks at the severed head, he realizes it belongs to his father. The two bodies buried there are actually Jared and Lizzie's parents, who were buried there by the ice cream man. Realizing what they've done, Jared and Lizzie break down in tears. The ice cream man then gets into his truck and drives away, with the children following close behind. Then comes the final twist. The mysterious necromancer is actually the priest. We then learn that the entire plan was carried out by the ice cream man and the priest so they could take revenge on the town. And with that, the movie comes to an end.